Farmer brother related to fishery are welcome. Today we will tell nursery rearing pond management of finfish. Bowl of the topic cover introduction, nursery pond preparation, nursery pond management, tank and pond design, feeding and nutrition, stocking density and monitoring. Conclusion, nursery rearing of finfish involve providing optimal condition for the early life stage of fish. Specific strategy vary based on the species being raised. Nursery pond, which is used growing spawn to thrive, period of about 15 to 20 days. Nursery pond should be small and rectangular in shape, with an area of 0.2 to 0.4 hectare, with a depth of water 1 meter. Nursery pond preparation is the basic and first step in freshwater fish farming. Pond preparation is to be done initially to enhance the fish production. The pond, without proper preparation of the pond bottom, if we start the fish culture technique, it will create huge problem and production will be of poor quality. In the case pond preparation, good management practice are the basic solution for obtaining better fish yield.
Nursery pond management is very important to obtain required amount of desirable species at desirable time. Nursery pond management include pre-stocking management. The pond need to be prepared such that the pond environment providing optimum condition from growth of the fish. Nursery pond management include draining and drying of the pond. That should be done by the sun drying for the period of 7 to 8 days. Sun drying help to removal of organic detritus, kill the pathogen, kill the unwanted weeds and kill the predatory fish. After that ploughing. Ploughing help to mixing of soil. After that liming depend upon the pH of the soil. If the pH of the soil high, the lime requirement is low. If pH is low, the lime requirement should be high. Liming improving the quality of the soil. After the liming, pond should be filled with the water. Water filling done by the spring water, rain water, either borewell, mostly done by the borewell. After the filling of water, the pond should be done by the fertilization. Fertilization enhancing the productivity of the plankton. Plankton is a natural food for the fish. Aquatic weed controlled by the manual, biological or chemical process. In mechanical process, they are simply removed by the hand picking, and biological process done by the herbivorous fish species like common carp, and chemical process done by the 2,4-D at 80% concentration 5 to 7 kg per hectare. And the last process is control of predatory fish. Control of predatory fish done by the moha oil cake 200 ppm, dariya root powder 5 ppm and tea seed cake 75 to 100 ppm.
This is the nursery pond. Did you know that stocking density and monitoring procedure is as important as other factor in nursery pond? So, appropriate stocking density is essential to prevent overcrowding, which can lead to stress, competition for resources, and increased chances of disease outbreak. Striking a balance between maximum production and ensuring fish health is essential for successful nursery rearing. Monitoring is also essential. Monitoring is a regular process in which monitoring of water quality parameter, growth rate and overall fish behavior is essential. Monitoring also helps in the early detection of potential issues which can easily treated and cured by farmer. Along with monitoring, record keeping is also important. Accurate record keeping facilitate data decision making and allow time to time adjustment of management practices.
So we can see that there is a different types of pond. We can stock different species according to their size and species. Now if we talk about the feeding for good growth, apart from the natural feed available in the nursery pond, the fish should
also be given supplemental feed as a ground cake, mustard cake, and rice bran. If powdered cake is not available, the required quantity of the mixture can be swelled overnight and diluted in water and spread in morning. The supplementary feed should